Hey, welcome back. As you can see, I am setting out in the mountains, but actually where I'm setting is going to be our front porch. The last month, 6 weeks, we've been working on access to our cabin build. It's up on a pretty big mountain. My husband has pretty much built the road, which I have some video of it, by hand. He's pretty much used a chainsaw, a shovel, and a mattock. He's just worked on it a little bit at a time as he could, but we are almost ready. We need to get a load of gravel. We're still trying to find someone to bring us some gravel to put on it in case it rains and it doesn't get slick. But as far as that, we have actually took the 4-wheeler up and down it. My son has. But we think we can. Whoa, it is windy out today. We think that we can take our Jeep. We have a Jeep Wrangler, and we're hoping to be able to hook a trailer to it and bring supplies up and down. We're going to try to be what I call semi-off-grid. We're going to try to run solar because we are right out in the, I'll show you what it looks like. And then we're going to do, we do have gas on the property, so we're going to try to run a lot of appliances off natural gas. And we're going to do solar. This is all new to us. We're still learning everything. And then we're going to have a wood burner. The cabin itself, I'll show you. So the cabin's going to sit right here. And it's going to be a 20 by 24 with a sleeping loft. I think that'll be plenty big enough for us. Our kids are both grown and married with kids of their own, and this is just a simpler way of life that we both want. We both work, not the 9 to 5, ours is 8 to 4, but we do both work a public job, but we have big hopes for this property. We're going to build a barn underneath the hill. I'll try to show you that. It hasn't been cleared off yet, so it's just going to look like a mess. And then also I'm going to put my turkeys up here. We're also wanting to build like a smokehouse. I think it'll be in this area right. I think we're going to put the smokehouse maybe right there. And the barn under the hill, I'll show you that. And then you can see out that path there, I'm really wanting to get a milk cow. We will see if that's something we can do, but we have the space up here to do it. But that is just, but look at these views. Yep, this is what we get to look at every morning. It's so pretty. And we will not have any, like you see, it's all mountains all around us. You can see my husband sitting over there. Yep, no neighbors. Our closest neighbors will be underneath the hill, and that is our daughter and son-in-law and grandson. And then home from them is some more family members, but yep, this is definitely, this land right here holds keys to a dream of ours, to just build an off-grid, sustainable homestead. We're really excited. We're going to bring you all along and show you. My husband's going to be building it, and hopefully, if the weather permits, we can start building at least by the beginning of the year, maybe earlier. We're hoping maybe even. My husband usually gets off a couple weeks for Christmas, so if the weather's not terrible, we may be able to start building. So out through here is where I want to fence in and put a milk cow. It is at a slope, but it's a gradual slope, so it would be fine. We'll have to clear some trees. So this is the road going off of the property. And about right here is where the barn's going to go. It's really thick right now, so he'll have to thin that out, the trees out and stuff. But there is a flat spot right out there, and that's where our barn will be going. So this is how you'll go off of the hill. This is the driveway down. This was really thick with trees when he started. I did not get a video beforehand because it was really thick up here, and he worked up here by him and his dad. Worked up here cutting all these trees out. I think it'll go down the hill right here. He still has to work on this part, and then back around. So here it'll come down the hill, which I mean right now you can drive our Jeep up here. You can drive side by side and the 4-wheeler up here. Let me turn around and show you which way. Yeah, you'll be going up the hill right there. We have to move all that wood and then kind of map out a clear driving space. I have plans for this area. I'm wanting to do a picnic area right here. And then you'll see, right now we're parking at the bottom of the hill and walking. But his Jeep will come up and down it. I guess we'll start that when we start the supplies. So I had to add this one clip in. My son and husband was removing a very big rock by hand. And at one point here it smashes my husband's hand. But yeah, it's been back-breaking labor on this road, but he has definitely got it done. So this is basically the two tools he's used to build this whole road. He digs off the mountain and then with the mattock, and then he just starts bringing it over until he gets the road widened. But this is, yeah, he just works a couple hours of the evening because, you know, it gets dark at 5:30 now. But yeah, he's accomplished a lot more than I thought he would with those two tools. But I also have included some video of what it looked like before. But I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day. Okay, so this was day one, and he's cutting all the brush out and I think he cut some small trees this day. And we tried to hire this out. We tried to get someone with equipment. We tried to rent equipment, but we live close to the area that was flooded like 4 months ago, so pretty much everyone's tied up with that still. So we just went ahead and started doing it ourselves. We may later on, when, you know, equipment becomes available, we may hire someone to come do a better job. But right now he has done a wonderful job with, I mean, he pretty much has done all this by hand. And he's worked really hard. And so, but you'll see here in a minute, he dug off where he's at and he put a pipe in. So therefore, you know, if we get any bad rainstorms or whatever, it won't wash our driveway out, which we do have to do another ditch down the driveway. But yeah, right here he put a big pipe in. I don't know if I show all of it. yeah, it goes way down there. But yeah, look at this already, the improvement. Yeah, he done this by hand. I'm just blown away because there was nothing there, and now you can travel it. Our sons went up and down it multiple times, and we're gonna be starting in the next week or so taking supplies up and down it with our Jeep Wrangler. For now, we will be parking our big truck though at the bottom of the hill, and we'll just drive the Jeep up and down it when we finally get it under roof. But yeah, he's worked really hard on it. I'm really proud of him. It's grown up right now. But I do show in later video that what he's done, he's cleaned all of it. Here he's cutting a ditch around the whole property. We don't want any slippage, so he's been working on a ditch. I apologize for my camera skills. I'm not the best yet, but yeah, he cut a ditch all the way around. And we've actually worked our whole Thanksgiving break up here. But it is so pretty. I love it. Oh, okay, so here we brought the weed eater with us this day, and he's cutting it down. It made it look 100% better. And then he's also been cutting down some of the small trees, and it actually is looking like a place to build a home now.